you decided you wanted to transfer, come up from San Antonio, what kind of made Texas the place you wanted to come to?
Yeah, so not only is it 45 minutes away from my hometown of Wimberley, but the coaching staff here truly made this place feel like a tight-knit family, and it was just so comforting to me during the recruiting process, and really helped me. It was almost like, how could you not come here? It was just, all the resources and staff here to support you. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's no brainer to come to UT.
Did you ever get a pitch against Texas when you were at UTSA?
I did not.
What was the sales pitch like from Schloss and staff?
Yeah, I mean, Texas is historically the greatest baseball program in college baseball. I'd compare it to the Yankees of college baseball, and Schloss kept, wanting to bring back the standard of, the glory days, like the Clemens era and the Gus Ball era, and that was something that, really resonated with me, because if my goal here in college is to, go to Omaha and win the whole entire thing. I mean, it's always something I've wanted to do, and I think this staff here that's their goal, and they're very goal oriented with meeting it.
You look at the staff, you look at the roster. Is that a reasonable expectation in year one for the staff to go to Omaha and win the whole thing?
I think so. We're very, very good program, staff, team, everything. We're excellent down to the core. So I think this is, for year one, I think the expectations are perfect.
Culture is a word that gets thrown out a lot. Just kind of, you can bring us inside. What specifically about the culture kind of stands out and resonates with you?
Yeah, excellence is number one. I think, the entire staff and everybody that is associated with Texas baseball is a big believer in excellence in all aspects, on the field, off the field, and everything you do. And, breaking it down to the very, core is just having good routines and, staying with those routines. And all those will compound and eventually build up to excellence.
What's your first memory of Texas baseball?
Yeah, so I would say it was in 8th grade. Me and a buddy came to a game. They played TCU, and it was the game I remember that Cody Clemens hit that walk-off home run over the Taco Shack sign. That was my first memory of Texas baseball.
That was your first game here?
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of an introduction.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so when you still probably have that captured in your mind, the fans and the scene and all of that, and it's just, how do you impart to new players, hey, we're trying to get to this spot in your mind, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, just, taking everything one day at a time, not looking too forward into the future, and just truly living out each day to the best of your ability, and like I said, having good habits with it. Just making the right choices every day will eventually build up to Texas excellence.
What's your anticipation for this weekend? With everything new, your first time, I mean, to finally take the field, what's it going to be like for you?
Yeah, just take it one day at a time, one pitch at a time. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if anybody knows what to expect, but our goal is to win.
Do you have a defined role?
Whatever coach wants me to do, I'll do. I just want to help this program win, and whatever role he trusts me to do, I believe is what he believes will help the team win. So, whatever coach wants us to do.
What has been Slosh's message for this weekend?
Yeah, he's big into the routine. So have your routine going into this weekend, starting way back when we first got here. I wouldn't say it was everything building up to this weekend. I would say everything building up to today, and then once today's over, everything building up into tomorrow. So it's really just taking everything one day at a time, and we're not there to play the team, we're there to play the game. The team's just who we have to get through to win the game.
When Texas hired Schloss, you were an outside observer of the whole situation. Were you following what was going on with that, and have you ever seen a college baseball story kind of get that much attention?
No, I have not. I mean, I think the day I entered the portal was like the day he got the job, and I mean, of course, there was some backlash, but I think it was a great move for him. He's a great coach, and I don't think he deserves any of that hate. I'm sure anybody else anywhere would have, done what he did, but he's a very excellent coach, and is, he cares about his players regardless of where they are. He's amazing.
He also brought over Coach Wiener. What do you like about him so much?
He's great. He's really, I would say his point, to be was the mental approach to the game. just believing that you're good enough to pitch in the SEC, and you know when it's your time to be on the mound, you're the best pitcher in the world, and that's really what he hones in on. And you know, just being present with yourself on the game. You know, not trying to look too forward ahead or you know in the past, just being yourself in the moment, one pitch at a time.
How would you describe yourself as a pitcher?
Yeah, I'd say relentless. You know, if I'm given a game plan, I'm going to stick to that game plan. I'm going to fail with that game plan, regardless of you know the outcome. I don't look forward to the outcome. I just you know try to win in the present, win one pitch at a time.
What are all your pitches? What are all your pitches?
Yeah, so I throw a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and a curve. The curve and the splitter are actually new. I started developing them this fall.
Going back to what you said about Schloss for a second, when we spoke with him a couple weeks ago, he said that he doesn't have any hobbies. He just wants to be at the ballpark helping you guys.
Oh yeah, no, that's like
That-
yeah. During the winter, he was like, man, this is the worst time because I just can't be with you guys. He was just itching to get back to the ballpark, and we were all there with him too. We just couldn't wait to get back and you know be together, and work out our goal.
Did you pitch the first game of the series at UTSA?
I'm sorry.
Did you pitch the first game of every series with UTSA,
Oh,
or
so-
did they use you
Yeah, so I was a reliever, so
always?
Yeah. So I mean, I could pitch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 3 days. I might not even throw the ball Tuesday. I mean, just whenever they needed me.
So would you like to be the closer?
I mean, I don't really care about a particular role to have this year. I just love this team so much, and I really want to just be the best teammate I can, and you know, help other guys around me. You know, just be impactful to them and help them. You know, have the winning mindset too.
Since you've been here, is there something that you could identify that has helped you raise your game, and then what is it?
Yeah, I would definitely say the mental training that we have been doing. It started back in the fall with a guy named Brian Kane, who's a mental strength coach, and I think some of the you know routines he's helped us get into and brought us into have helped out a lot, and definitely just you know some of the things we work on in practice with you know max immunity. A big thing is you know taking it one pitch at a time, or one inning save one pitch at a time, just really helping you stay present and not trying to you know get far away or get away from your anchor, which is you know you, and that's what makes you the best the best version of yourself.
Anything else for Ruger?
Did you ever tell Schloss that your first game was the Clemens game against KCU team he was coaching?
I did not. I did not.
Doing his good side.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Ruger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was the name of your middle school?